Hello everybody, today we have a loudspeaker review, and the subject of today's focus will be the Soul Mk2 by Zoo Audio. It's a full range driver system. You can tell by one large speaker drives most of the sound out of this. There's no additional subwoofer included on this pair. There is, however, a coaxial tweeter embedded in the middle, kind of tricky. So that drives just the very top end, maybe 12K and above, for the sound for these speakers. So basically, most of it, the voice, the bass, and everything comes out of the big one. It was just a little bit of like a sparkle on the top from the tweeter in the middle. As you can see, these speakers are actually not super large. They're for a full-size speaker. Obviously, a bookshelf is a little bit smaller, but for a full size, they come up to about just a bit lower than my hip. So they're a little bit smaller than the company's entry-level product called the Zoo Omen, which stands just a little bit taller. Also, a full-range driver setup. However, the tweeter is located separately right underneath the full-range driver with that speaker. The Soul Mk2 here starts around $2,000 now. They start out a little bit higher, but the prices come down on them. For $2,000, what do you get? What's a step up from the Omens? And really with this speaker, it's all about the clarity. The transparency, the way it relays information from the original recording is just really fine. The accuracy is very, very fine. And it's a jump up. It's definitely a jump up. So if you're looking for more clarity, which a lot of you guys are, this is essentially what you get for making that move up the product ladder. Overall, I found these to have a slightly treble forward signature, so there's a little bit more on the high end than some of the other speakers I had on hand. If you're really into home theater, you may want to consider adding a separate subwoofer if you really like a lot of low-end rumble to your listening. They have good bass. I think it's very tight and accurate across the board, coming from the bass through the mids. And like I said, the treble and the details extra fine on these. So very nice kind of curve as far as frequency is concerned. I think if you're into classical music and jazz, these may very well be your cup of tea. I think they fit very, very nicely around things that are vocal-centric as well. They would also work great in a home theater setup as the front two channels, if that's something that you're looking for. You know, aesthetics are always a matter of taste, but for what it's worth, I very much enjoy the stylings and the external look of these loudspeakers. The black on white chrome I think really pops well, and it looks classic without being too overbearing. All great points. They also Zoo also offers a huge selection of finishes, some for an additional charge, but some even of the base models have great color, blue, red. This is the standard ghost black that you see here. But as I said, the oblique styling of these is pretty fun too. I just think that they look good. There's very much understated, but when you see them, you kind of notice them, and you're like, it's classic. It's a nice classic look. So this is the Zoo Soul Mk2. It retails for around $2,000. It is a very nice loudspeaker if you're looking for a full range, full size loudspeaker in that arena.